would tell you a story that my dad used to tell me. It's a short story of a bear. In a small mountain town, nestled right where the pavement gives way to the deep, green forest, there was an old auto workshop. The air there carried a unique blend of scents: the sharp tang of motor oil, the earthy smell of rubber, and the fresh, crisp aroma of pine trees. It was a place of hard work, where engines were brought back to life and tires found new purpose. One bright summer morning, a mechanic named Joe, with grease-stained hands and a kind heart, noticed something unusual. Tiny, dusty paw prints, no bigger than a silver dollar, led a trail from the forest's edge, across the gravel lot, and straight into his open workshop. He followed the tracks, his curiosity piqued. Behind a towering stack of worn-out tires, he found the culprit. It was a young bear cub, its fur matted with dust, completely absorbed in a game of its own. It was nudging a shiny metal-bearing ball back and forth with its little nose, treating it like the most precious toy in the world. From that day on, the cub became a regular visitor. Every morning, just as the sun began to paint the sky, the little bear would sneak into the workshop. He wasn't interested in food or mischief. His heart was set on the bearing balls. He'd find one and the world would melt away. He'd chase it as it rolled across the concrete floor, pounce on it with playful clumsiness, and sometimes just lie there, batting it between his paws. Joe never once thought of scaring him away. He saw the pure, innocent joy in the cub's eyes. Instead, he started a quiet routine of his own. Before starting his day, he'd place a shallow bowl of fresh water and a few crisp apple slices near the workshop door, a silent welcome for his furry little friend. As the days turned into weeks, the cub grew bolder. The initial shyness faded, replaced by a comfortable trust. He'd no longer hide behind the tires. Instead, he would sit quietly beside Joe as he worked, his head cocked to the side, watching with wide-eyed fascination as Joe spun car wheels on the balancer. The whirring and spinning seemed to mesmerize him, just like his beloved bearing balls. They formed an unspoken bond, a mechanic and a wild cub, sharing the quiet rhythm of the workshop. But time, as it always does, marched on. The little cub wasn't so little anymore. His paws were bigger, his frame sturdier, and the call of the wild was growing stronger in his heart. Joe knew their time together was nearing its end. The forest, his true home, was beckoning him back. Then, one morning, the workshop was silent. The little paw prints were gone. Joe waited, a hopeful glance toward the forest's edge becoming a part of his morning ritual. He kept putting out the water and apples, but they remained untouched. Days passed, and a quiet sadness settled over the workshop. The little spark of wild magic was gone. One warm evening, long after the sun had set, Joe was closing up shop. The air was filled with the gentle hum of crickets. As he stepped outside, something on his doorstep caught the moonlight, glinting with a familiar shine. He bent down and picked it up. It was a single, perfect bearing ball, left right where he would find it. A slow, warm smile spread across Joe's face. He looked out towards the dark silhouette of the trees, the bearing warm in his hand. The cub was gone, yes, but he hadn't forgotten. It was a small, simple gift, a thank you from the wild for a summer of kindness and a shared love for things that roll. The memory of the little cub who loved bearing balls would forever be a part of the old workshop story. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this little moment with us. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more heartwarming tales. We'll see you in the next one.